Your third speaker, code 221. Ray Nesrym and Daniel Smedema's Black Fedora.
And now, the late mystery show, brought to you by Teletastic Tape Recorders. Why say it twice when you can play it twice? And now, for your listening enjoyment, Black Fedora and the case of the Mafia murder. It was about midnight when I heard my office door swing open. You know, I thought it was good news. You see, I needed a client. Not to mention another shot of whiskey. However, I quickly found I was wrong. I needed 2 shots of whiskey. The fellow in front of me was nothing but trouble. His name was Linguini Alfredo. His father was Fettuccine, the head of the city's largest mafia families. Look, I don't care what your case is, I'm not taking it.
Even if it's full of money?
I stand corrected. Take a seat.
Oh, thanks. What's this?
Oh, sorry. That's my Teletastic tape recorder. Why say it twice when you can play it twice? But I must have left it there. My bad.
Right.
So, down to business. What brings you here?
Well, my father.
And how is Senor Alfredo these days?
Well, he's dead.
He's what?
He's dead. He's sleeping with the fishes, pushing up the daisies. He's playing first violin in Satan's Philharmonic.
Well, what happened?
Someone did him in.
Who?
That's what I wanted to find out, Detective. Look, that case has a solid 10 grand in it. And if you find the killer, I've got another one for you. You in?
Show me to the crime scene.
I blindly trust people on a daily basis. You know, for example, I trust my friends to give me good advice. I trust my history teacher when he says that the Indians definitely had it coming. I even trust Taco Bell when they say that the new breakfast coffee is actual coffee and not just lukewarm Mountain Dew with coffee grounds sprinkled in it. The point is, we trust the untrustworthy every day. We hear what we want to hear, and we see what we want to see. But knowing one single lie can lead to contagious doubt. Black Fedora by Ray Nesrym and Daniel Smedema.
Badoo. All right. Is this it?
Yes, but after you, I can't stand to see him like this.
All right. Okay. Well, he's awfully close to the door. Looks like he was shot in the stomach.
Hey, Detective, could you pour me a shot of bourbon? It's in the drawer.
I guess I can.
You can have one yourself while you're at it.
Well, I guess a shot couldn't hurt. Right? A shot, you get shot. So, can you think of anyone who would have had it in for your father?
Well, he ran a mafia. Almost everyone he knew wanted him dead.
Looks like they got their wish. I think I'm done here. I'll get back to you later. Badoo. Ah, if it isn't my favorite bartender, martini glass. How's business, Marty?
Well, it has been on the rocks lately. But now that you're here, I suspect it's looking up.
Not today, Marty. I didn't bring any dough.
Oh, well, that's never stopped you before.
Okay, I'll take a shot or two. Why not?
Oh, that's the Black I know. Sit down. So, whoops. Let me get that. I can't find it. So how's it going?
Well, I'm working a case for the Alfredo family.
The Alfredos. Look, I know he's rich, but he's also dangerous.
Not anymore. He came down with a bad case of lead poisoning.
You know, I heard there was a little disagreement between him and Tommy Gunn.
Tommy Gunn?
Yes.
One mafia family was bad enough. Wait, what's that sound?
It sounds like one of those tapes.
Oh yes, that's my teletastic tape recorder. Why say it twice when you can play it twice? But it turns on every single time I sit down. Thanks, Marty. Ba-doom.
Well. If it isn't my favorite Snoop Black Fedora. You know, last time I saw you, you were making away with my paycheck.
Well, last time I saw you, you were making away with my dame. So I'd say we're about even.
You still working with Officer Spade?
That's a loaded question, Gunn. I never was.
Sit down.
Okay. So, word on the street is you had a little disagreement with Mr. Alfredo recently.
Maybe. What's it to ya?
I'm just curious.
You know what they say about curiosity? It took the cat, put little concrete boots for it, and shoved it off the pier at midnight.
Well, you know what they say about the mobster?
What?
It killed the other mobster.
What are you accusing me of?
Fettuccine's dead.
You mean he was whacked?
Yeah, something like that.
Look, we had a disagreement, but I never killed the man. He was good for business. Quid pro quo, you know, good stuff like that.
Look, I just got to know where you were last night, Tommy.
I was in Chicago, visiting your dame. Come on, Black. When would I lie to you? Okay, that's a stupid question. Here's my train ticket.
All right, I guess.
Wait, where are you going? You're going to get answers?
No, I'm going to get a drink.
Puff.
Ba-doom. Marty, get me something alcoholic.
Oh, you mean like Wino McGee over there? So how's the case going?
Well, you could say the glass is half full right now.
Well, I'm sorry to hear you're feeling blue, but don't mope around too long. I'm about to lock up.
Wait a minute. That's it.
What's it?
Lock up. The door, it wasn't picked or smashed or anything. He was shot walking through the door. He was ambushed. Which means I've got to go. Ba-doom.
You called, Mr. Fedora?
Yeah, I had a few more questions.
All right, shoot.
I'd rather keep the guns out of this if you don't mind. I'll just ask.
Fair enough.
So, why did you kill your father?
Me? What are you talking about? I'm walking it.
Look. I know all about your little scheme, Linguini. You're in hot water now.
So you finally found out, did you? Now, why don't you take a seat, detective? There. Now, to answer your question, I did it for the money. You see, I've been dying to get in the family business. But my father, he ended up dying to let me in. He left me everything in his will. An entire empire and to pull the trigger.
Oh, I got the gun. Wow. Now, for my second question, why would you hire me to investigate a murder that you committed?
Oh, simple. So I could frame you, of course.
I don't follow.
Let me put the whole picture along with the frame, detective. I shot my father and hired you to investigate.
I don't understand.
But after a little investigation, I had someone else come.
Who?
The police detective. Although, come to think of it, I don't know if I told them about you. Oh, they said. They found all kinds of unusual fingerprints, though.
You're lying.
On the shot glass, detective, on the doorknob, on the case.
The case?
If you would have looked anywhere other than the money, you would have noticed TG.
TG. What's that supposed to mean, Linguini?
Use your noodle, detective. Their initials.
TG. Tommy Gunn. You gave me Tommy Gunn's money.
You might as well have written hitman on my forehead.
And that's not all, Detective. I called Officer Spade. He should be here any minute to arrest you. Oh, speak of the devil, there he is now.
Oh, yes, Black, you better open the door, too. You under arrest. Man, put your hands behind your back. Would you mind arresting this man first? Oh, yes, after arresting you, I'll go ahead and do that. Fine. Wait. Would you at least grab something out of my pocket real quick? Oh, yes, Black, whatever. Black, what is this?
That's just my teletastic...
My teletastic tape recorder. Why say it twice when you can play it twice? And it's been on ever since I sat down a few minutes ago. May I?
I shot my father and hired Jill to investigate.
Now, would you be so kind as to arrest Mr. Alfredo over there? Linguini, are you all right? You look steamed.
I'll get you for this, Detective, and your little hat, too.
Well, that was easy. Oh, yes, Black, I'm sorry about all this. That was not my fault. No. To each his own, I suppose. What's you supposed to mean by that, Black? Well, you prefer to blind people with cuffs, and I prefer to use tape. The teletastic tape recorder. Why say it twice when you can play it twice?